All right, hi everybody. I'll get caught up now that I know everyone's here. This is Lucy. She was actually smaller than she is now.
I'm still on a box.
Yeah, piece of machinery right there.
10 years old.
10 years built her into a masterpiece. I like them. So if you're in the UK and you're like needing a set of custom strings and trying to shoot with one arm, it was a disaster. But anyway, we change out you through. So what are some cool things that we went through that you can tell some people at home?
Okay, so I'm terrible by adding twists to the strings today, rather than taking twists out of the cables.
And why do we? Very good. And for us, show them the little trick that I just taught you when it comes to
with them. So basically what we've done is we've marked out on here
exactly in your high and low position. Then all you got to do is take a T-square, give you a little time-lapse later for you guys to see exactly how Lucy does this. And this is an expensive flight that stopped in New York overnight, and in true European fashion, she's learning it.
He told me off. He told me off. He said, "What are you doing in this area? You shouldn't have been."
Have a great night with your family. Enjoy something tasty, and we'll be sure to check in with you. Appreciate it.